Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Alright, let's talk about it. Finally, it's been a long time coming. I've seen some workout material for Errol Spence Jr. since the car crash, trying to see if, there's any wrinkles, any chinks in the armor. Does he look the same? Does he look sharp? Is he ready for a world-class fight on December 5 against Danny Garcia, as he attempts to defend his unified championships and hopes for a bigger fight down the line. So, looking at this workout, he does look okay physically. I mean, still, you still hear the power in his punches. He's still throwing a lot of punches. He has that style where he just throws punches, goes to the body, walks you down behind a educated jab, uses his distance. But we really can't tell if he's really the same, until he gets hit with a good shot. That's really the question, man. Is the punch resistance going to be the same? Does he still have the same dog in him coming off the accident? A lot of questions heading into this fight. Crawford is putting on consistent performances, knocking guys out. Errol Spence has yet to make a legitimate statement in the division outside of a Kell Brook fight, who was coming off a knockout loss, failed to deliver against Mikey Garcia, was not impressive against Sean Porter, who Kell Brook made easier work of. So how good is Errol Spence? That's really the question, man. And for a time, it seemed like we was never going to get that answer. A lot of people thought Spence wasn't even going to come back. He was going to be a vegetable. That, they're really just trying to cash him out. They know he's done. That's why he didn't take no tune-up. This is just, they didn't want him, put him in there with some bum and possibly get beat. So, if they're going to lose to a PBC-related fighter. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I don't think Danny Garcia has what it takes to beat a top welterweight. But he's fighting a top welterweight that's coming off a layoff, injuries, car accident, and there's really no telling on how he's going to perform in this fight. Danny is still relatively has some left physically. He's got the counter-punching style. He's going to have Errol Spence in his face. He's not going to have to deal with the athleticism of a Keith Thurman or the brute strength of a Sean Porter who rushes in. He's going to be in there with a technical fighter who is strong, but uses his range and uses his jab to really offset you. But he's going to come at him too. He's going to try to walk him down. And Danny's going to have opportunities to counter. This is a more interesting fight than it should have been had not been for the accident prior to Spence's unfortunate incident. I really thought he would have beaten Danny Garcia. I mean, it would have been a guarantee to me. How he beats him is really the question. It'll be impressive if Spence can make a statement. Honestly, he needs a statement. He needs to show why he should be favored against Terrence Crawford. Because Crawford is knocking people. He's knocking people the fuck out, stopping them, making them do the dance off a little jab. And Errol Spence can't even knock out lightweights. So we need a big-time performance. We need to see if he's truly the truth. Hitting the heavy bag is one thing. But we need to see how he really is inside that ring. We won't find out until he gets hit with a good shot. If the cobwebs are truly out of there. He looks okay. You really can't tell much from the video. He still has his physique. He's still punching hard. Still looks okay physically, but it doesn't seem right when he doesn't look right when he talks though. Just doesn't look right. Something seems a little off. and I've noticed it ever since the accident, ever since his first television appearance in the Wilder Fury 2 pay-per-view fight. He didn't look right. He didn't look right in that interview. So let's see how he is. Can't really tell, man. Just can't really tell. Could be in for an upset. Errol Spence could be a shell of himself, possibly getting cashed out because people in the know a lot more than we do. That he's possibly done and faded, just being cashed out. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm not really expecting a great performance, to be honest. Really more expecting a decision type fight, maybe even a life and death struggle. And that's something that Errol Spence doesn't need. He needs something impressive. He needs something to wow the fans. It's been a while since he hasn't really wowed me yet in his career, man. He's already 30 years old, same age as Canelo, and Canelo has done so much more. And this guy he's talking about fighting Canelo at 160, man. Canelo will fuck you up, Errol. Just forget about it, bro. You can barely beat Sean Porter. You can't even knock out Mikey Garcia, but you want a piece of Canelo. Sounds like you just want a payday. Don't really sound like you believe you can beat the Canelo Alvarez. But, if you keep winning, Canelo will oblige you, of course, if you keep calling him out, if you keep saying his name, if you keep winning. But we need an impressive performance here, brother. No more decisions, no more life and death struggles, no more inability to put a dent in freaking lightweight fighters. Let's see if you really are the truth. Because if you are, you'll make a statement on December 5 and put an end to Danny Garcia's his time at challenging top welterweights and challenging for titles. You'll make a statement and be the first one to stop Danny Garcia. That's what I want to see. That's what the boxing public needs to ensure that Crawford Spence is truly a 50-50 fight. We're going to get our parameter here on how Spence performs on December 5. I'm not expecting a big time performance. I'm really not. Be a little surprised if he stops Danny. Won't be surprised if he beats him, but I'll be surprised if he stops him. But we'll see, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.